The gauntlet. We're just continuing the game. As if the game doesn't have enough stuff for us to be focused on. Hey, oh!
Ijincho, Yokohama. A harbor town where rotting secrets rarely stay uncovered. The deceased was a student teacher who had vanished from a high school Yagami was investigating. Yet the linchpin to this case...
No, that was, like Raspberry.
Was arrested for a different...
You know what Raspberry is with the...
chain groping that shocked the nation. Upon hearing the verdict...
Like, pressing your lips against...
Ominous revelation.
I put my lips against his cheek and I... Yeah, blue. Yeah. Sorry. He doesn't like it, of course, right? Ba-da-ba. That's kind of a cool scene.
Before I go all in, can we go over...
What year is this? You think they'd have a nicer TV in there?
Something to work with.
Sure. Akihiro Ihara.
This is 2022. You think they'd have a nicer TV? This is Japan. They'd have a nicer TV in there.
He'd been stationed in Shinjuku and lived alone in Tokyo. That is, until his arrest.
Lived alone? Unmarried then?
His wife moved to Yokohama without him 7 years ago, when their son Toshiro started at Seiryō High. Toshiro-kun ended up taking his life.
I love it. These games are so great.
And the couple never reconciled, huh?
All of them.
Apparently his wife wanted nothing to do with him from that point on. That's it for personal details.
All right.
As for the charge, Ihara's maintained his innocence.
Like, even the way that they are different in their own ways, like, they're positive changes.
Even trace evidence gathered on scene.
The same footage the media was plastering on TV?
Yes. Although some of it was edited for privacy or length, but it painted a clear enough picture.
Hard to dispute something you can see right in front of you.
I just tried to throw the rope away, like, to get dude to leave. And literally I threw it in front of his face, and right when it released from my hand, he just grabbed it, so it didn't go anywhere. So I just had to shove him off the couch.
In the warehouse.
He gets pretty good at the catching, but it literally went just like an inch, and he grabbed it real quick. Oh, fuck. Well, never mind. Yeah,
this man took my son from...
We just did a huge patch for WWE. What kind of patch? I know that they had more weekly towers added for the
to get his justice. He even took Seiryō High to court.
Faction.
However, the court ruled against him, claiming there was no substantial evidence of bullying.
Okay, I should be focused. It's bad that we're starting off this. Okay. The chairman mentioned that lawsuit. I'm sure Ihara wasn't thrilled with the verdict.
I still need to dig into the court record of that case to see if there's anything of value.
Sounds like I'm on deck then. I've got someone involved in the case right in front of me.
Right in front of... Oh, that's the chairman, man.
The chairman of Seiryō High
Chairman,
himself.
Are you talking about me?
He's,
I don't know how you
don't be
pulled
talking
these
shit.
things off, Yagami-san. But
Keep
let
my
me tell you
name
what
out your
the
mouth.
I'm listening.
Or,
Mikoshiba's murder hasn't been made public
how
yet.
Smojo would say,
Please don't
put
go
some
around
respect
talking about it,
on my name.
Especially at his school. The Kanagawa police will investigate the school soon enough. And if they find out everyone already knows...
They'd show
You
us
also
the
say
door,
keep my
walk
name
it
out your
behind
mouth.
them, and probably charge us with obstruction.
Exactly. Oh, and before I send you Mikoshiba's photo, there's one last thing you should know.
Oh
What's
no.
that?
More perverts?
Ihara's ruling was the day before yesterday.
Okay, yeah.
That means we only have 13 more days to potentially file an appeal.
She's right. We need to file an appeal in order to show the court our dissatisfaction with the verdict. But if we don't appeal in 2 weeks, the court will assume we have nothing left to argue and process the defendant as charged.
If we don't make our move, Ihara will walk out of court with a sex offense charge and a minor
slap,
arrest.
even though he
And
may
once
have...
the case is closed, it would take a miracle to get it reopened, even if there had been a critical oversight.
Because the evidence that was presented about the murder was during the court
Don't worry.
case.
I'll have to make do. For now, let's just keep in touch.
So that confession can't... Like, oh my god?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? And is this what, like, Double Jeopardy is all about?
Sorry.
You can't be tried
One
for the
more
same
sec.
thing twice, which is kind of a little bit different, but yeah. They added new hair for women. Oh, that sounds great. And they added a new arena, new titles to my GM and stuff like that. Oh, that's kind of cool. New titles to my GM. Some new entrances. Oh, so it was a big one. I jumped in it, not just over the weekend, I think, and I didn't really explore enough, but I had to check it out more. Good, sorry, sent me that picture of Hero. Oh, this was the fella that was dead in the chair. So this is the guy Harris said would be found dead.
Actually, Kaito-san, can I fill you in later? I need to get some answers from the chairman.
So, all right, let's start with how all of these games are incredibly awesome, all for the same reason, but also in completely different reasons. So we start with Yakuza, and that game is awesome because it's a kung fu game based on like mafia shit, right? The Yakuza is mafia stuff, right? Japanese, yeah. So that makes it super interesting, just in that sense, right there. Is that it's like mafia stuff, right? Japanese mafia. So there's that. Then they switched to what, Like a Dragon, when they made it like role playing. Because I don't think we have all. Sometimes I think you can catch yourself on fire. The fighting in Judgment or Lost Judgment and stuff, or Judgment or whatever, both of them, it's a lot more colorful. The fighting, because like everything's so colorful. If I remember, I don't know if that was always the case or as much for the Yakuza games, which is cool. Kind of prefer less. But yeah, so then Lost Judgment brought in. They kind of, maybe the combat to me is a little bit less than, but at least now it has like court cases and like actual like murders and stuff that we can investigate. That's a whole nother realm of just awesomeness, right? Like a Dragon, having it be like turn based is completely freaking 180 from the normal combat style, right? But it's just really great that it was so comedic, yet it still followed basically what Yakuza was about. Very cool game, very cool. All of these, and they all take place in the same cities. It's just wonderful. Nintendo's on the GM. They added some mid-card tags. Oh, is that right? Yes, you're right. I do remember that. Yeah, I did play through once, and I won. And I won barely. I barely won in the my GM thing. It all came down to WrestleMania. I saved up a bunch of shit to like try to screw them over during that one, and then I also had to like pump up some stuff. I don't know. I pulled it off. But yeah. I guess there was only main titles, the women's and men's. Okay. Chloe had Tokyo white-collar business. During her commute to work, a man boarded the same train as her from... Oh, this is she got groped. And groped her by reaching his hand inside her skirt. When they arrived at Shinjuku Station, she grabbed the attacker's wrist before he disembarked, then gave chase when he attempted to flee. Security camera footage of the incidents. Numerous cameras recorded the groper attempting to flee the scene with the female victim pursuing. I remember that. That was a good one. Reported the trace elements inspection taken from hands immediately after his arrest. Trace oversight. On October 7th, 2021 at 9:12 a.m. inside the train arriving at Shinjuku Station, a 30-year-old businesswoman was sexually harassed on the train headed for Shinjuku Station. The defendant is Akihiro Ehara, Tokyo Metropolitan Police officer, age 53. So he was fed up with, he knew how the justice system was all twisted and fucked. He knew how he could get away with what he's doing because he's a police officer. He's been doing this for a while, so he's seen the failures in the system. So he knew how to do this. This was interesting because I thought he was just very like, who is this guy? How is he like? What is his plan? This was so weird. But I mean, I guess like this is smart. I guess it was pretty smart. After being identified by the victim on the scene, he attempted to flee but was detained by some passerby on the station platform. The incident was captured by several security cameras around the station as well as multiple eyewitnesses with smartphones. However, Ehara has stated he's actually innocent of the crime he's been charged with. Yeah, which I guess I don't know. I'm not the girl. I don't know what the hell happened. I guess you'd know if you know, right? If someone was reaching in there. All of these cases are all related to the same school, people, students. And then the father killed the... Okay. Okay, hello.
May I help you with something, Yagami-san?
I don't know.
You sure can.
Yes, he
Well,
sure
the thing
can.
is, where to start?
Uh,
I can't reveal what happened to Mikashiba, but there's no harm in asking general questions about him.
Remember how you told me about a student teacher went missing?
Oh,
This is him, right? Hiro Mikoshiba.
how do you have that photo? But yes, that's him.
Got off his
I'd like
Facebook.
to ask a bit about him in relation to a separate investigation.
What is it you need to know? Did something happen to him?
I'm afraid I can't give you any details. This request comes from a very close colleague. I'm sure you understand. It's a matter of detective-client privilege. I know that isn't much consolation, but if it's any comfort, I would never disclose anything about your case either.
But don't you see? Mikoshiba-kun was officially reported missing. Please, can you tell me something?
No,
I
you
promise. I'll tell you everything
bastard.
I can when I can. But for now, let me ask the questions.
Very well. Go ahead.
I'll start with the basics. Mikoshiba-kun was a graduate here, correct? And that's why he came back to train as a teacher?
Just
That's
two
correct.
sneezes, not
How
bad.
long was he supposed to
Normally
be here?
like a
3
6,
weeks
5 to
originally.
7
He'd
sneeze
nearly
kind of
finished
guy.
his time with us, but one day he simply stopped coming. It was as if all was well. Then suddenly, he was gone. Or at least that's how I'd heard it.
Were you two not that close?
No, we'd had
No,
barely
I don't.
exchanged
That's
a word since he arrived.
Yeah, no. Why? What's recently been put on that?
Wasn't there a pretty dark rumor about Mikoshiba-kun 4 years back? Something about how he drove a student to suicide?
You mean what was dredged up online? Yes, I'm aware of it. However, in the subsequent lawsuit, that rumor was put to rest. The court found no evidence of bullying.
But you had your doubts, didn't you? So you called
Oh,
on us to
yeah.
take a deeper
I don't
look.
want to,
Well,
I know there's probably a
yes.
lot of people excited about the show
Let's
and
not
stuff.
get confused.
I saw
the tragedy from 4 years
trailer.
ago
It
does
just,
weigh
it's,
on us.
I don't know.
But we've washed our hands of the matter.
I don't know.
Well, you say
I
that.
don't know about
Yet I
it being
can't help
top
circling
quality.
back
It
to
looked,
the
it
same
looked
question.
whatever. I've never been a Halo
Why
guy
would the
either.
head of a school hire detectives
I'll pass
to
on that
monitor his
until
students in
there's more
secret,
reason for me to check out Paramount
potentially
Plus.
even out of pocket?
I know there's a couple reasons to
Well,
check out Paramount Plus.
For one thing, it would reflect poorly on our institution were I to openly suspect our students. Then there's the issue of bullying being recorded and shared online. You know what kind of firestorm that can cause. I should mention, I'm the one who takes the fall for it. My own privacy be damned. So of course I would opt for secrecy.
That's fair. But what that still doesn't answer is why this is happening now.
I'm not sure I follow.
Right, of course. None of these things. Because let's just do this one.
Could this be what riled you up?
But this is...
This is footage of Akihiro Ihara 2 months ago, captured up in Tokyo.
I love how they
was
have
an
these
active duty police
these
officer, so of course it made
little
the
video
rounds in the
clips.
media. But you already knew all that. After all,
Yeah, it
he's
kind
the
of
one
looks
who
like
sued
a
your school
high-end
on account of
sci-fi
what his
show
son
to
endured
me.
here.
The
Earlier
Halo
that led
one.
to suicide.
So it's like, you know, it'll probably be entertaining,
Well,
I guess, but I don't want to go out of my way to watch it. It doesn't look like it's
And
going
now
to
that
be
he's in
like
the
out of this
spotlight,
world.
any
And
more
plus, yeah,
problems
I
like
don't really
Serial
know
would lead
Halo,
people to
so
start connecting
a
the
lot of
dots. The police would dig up that suicide in no time, regardless of whatever the court had ruled. They might even reach the conclusion you had covered the whole thing up. I get the feeling that's why we're really here, to prevent
Isn't
another mess on your
Amazon
hands.
doing like a Lord of the
I see
Rings
now.
show? Have
Our
they started
job's
that?
to sniff out any bullying, then you sweep it under the rug.
That's simply not true. At least, that wasn't my intention.
You sure about that? The thought never even crossed your mind?
Perhaps it did. The scenario you described was painfully accurate. Every time I saw Ihara-san on TV, I'd grow sick with worry that it could all boil over on us here at any moment.
I can assure you, Chairman, I'm not here to cause any trouble. I only want to learn about Mikoshiba-kun.
In that case, you should speak with Sawa-sensei. She was his teaching mentor.
Her? Great. That's my luck.
See? I told you we should have stayed on her good side.
How was I supposed to know?
So, would you like me to call her back here?
No, thanks. I should go see her myself. Do a bit of smoothing over.
In that case, you may want to go downstairs and see if she's in the faculty room. She should still be on lunch.
Perfect. I've got another chance to shoot my shot.
Sorry, Kaito-san, but I'm fielding this one alone. Tsukumo, you guys can clear out too.
What? You're benching all of us? Just like that?
I don't understand the meaning of this, Yagamishi.
If I had time to explain, I would. Just trust me on this for now.
I have to find out what the she suffix means in Japanese. It keeps because I know that certain ones are like respectful, certain ones are like friendly, and I don't. Hold on, let's find this out. Japanese. The adnominal form, past tense. Here we go. Oh, see, she is on here, but it's so near the bottom. It's so near the bottom. I look different. Mr. Melty Man. Oh, I've seen Kun. Obviously, San. We see San all the time. I'm looking up suffixes for Japanese. One of the characters is calling Yagami. He calls him Yagamishi. And it's like, I'm not that familiar with, and so I was curious, and so now I'm looking up some. And so we knew, yeah, like I say, I know Kun, Chan, I don't know about Tan or Bo, but whatever. Senpai, Sensei, sure. And then there's she. So let's find it out. She's used for formal writing or something. Unfamiliar to the speaker, as if they're like someone famous or something. I think it's like they're friends. Why would he talk to him like that? Oh, it's preferred in legal documents. Oh, I wonder if it's a type of, because he has a history of being a lawyer. I wonder if it has something to do with like, you know how doctors you would always refer to them as doctor this, doctor that, right? But maybe it has something to do because he has a legal history. He still holds on to that she part. I don't know. I would have to pay attention to other lawyers and see if they end any of their or like any suffix with she. Once a person's name has been used with she, the person can be referred to with she alone. So it's only for people of an importance because it says without the name, it can be. All right, so let me start over. Once a person's name has been used with she, the person can be referred to with she alone without the name, as long as there is only one person being referred to as she. So I think that's what it is. Like that, his friend, that fella, just it's a very like holds him at the highest regard of everyone in the room. Like you're the freaking celebrity of the room, basically. You're the there's like no everyone knows this about you. Oh man, Melty Man. It's okay, so you didn't catch any of us playing Judgment before? Or what about I mean you've seen us with Yakuza Like a Dragon. I don't think I played any Yakuza games on stream. But it's just another one of those worlds. This one's detective based. That was interesting though. I'm glad I looked that up. It's gonna help me understand that more so now. That's great. Yeah. Yeah, Dragon one's fun. So this one it's closer. It's still in the same world. It's still in the same city. It's still like same universe, right? They refer to the same about the same like families and yeah, it's still Yakuza based. So, but this one, Judgment and Lost Judgment are closer to Yakuza, with instead of the focus being like Yakuza Mafia stuff, the focus is cases, and you're a detective. So it's pretty cool. I did. Okay, so here's the thing. I still haven't watched the good one. Moti. No spoilers. I don't. I know. Okay, I should stop walking because this takes a moment of thought. Nuns and I did our endings. Okay, this is how I'm going to organize this. You have your basic ending, no quest line, just your basic ending. You get Fia's ending, you can get Dung Eater's ending. Those two endings are very similar to the basic ending. Nuns did Fia, I did Dung Eater. I was very happy with the wording and the phrasing that's different and the environment that's different, but it's very similar. You get I was happy. We were both happy with what it said though, so that's why I'd say I was happy with my ending because it was just so cool. And I don't want to spoil it because if you want Dung Eater's ending, then you can do that if you want. So those ones are very basic. The big ones, I opened the door. What I should have done was experience the world before actually. Oh wait, no. The world doesn't go though. So I know that the Madness store gives you a very drastic ending. Like it has a large effect. It has a Let's just say it has a lasting effect. Whereas most endings, you're just gonna get back to the game, and it's just the normal game that you've been playing. Madness store, huge one. That one you have to jump through hoops to get out of, but it's not that hard because if you're doing quest lines, you're doing quest lines. Did you see the theory about Uttering being a Dark Souls and Bloodborne prequel? Is it really? I did not look at any of that. I wouldn't understand any of that stuff anyways. But yeah, I get okay. That would make sense why it's all like kind of related to it all. The original Yakuza were harder till they reached Like a Dragon. Then it got easier. What do you mean by that, Amber? Like a Dragons are a little different. Yakuza's through the years. I mean, yeah. The early ones back in the day, like the early ones, they're gonna be harder just because games were just harder before. Games were more challenging. There was more limitations. Once they got into the later ones, I'm pretty sure you could stock up on items and it could still be pretty easy. I don't really remember Yakuza 6 or 5 being that bad. Yeah, Melty, that would be interesting. But all right, so like I said, there's that ending. Then there's the couple, Fia and Dung Eater, that are similar. The Madness one, people say is like a bad ending. I don't understand it, but whatever, it's the bad one. And then you have Ronnie's ending, which is supposed to be like the best one because it the most happens, I guess. I haven't watched it yet, but that's what Landon did, and he sent us the video of it. So Nuns and I just have to watch it. We forgot to watch it the night of when me and him finished the game. So yeah, I just have to see that. But yeah, that's basically all the endings, and I'm sure the Ronnie one's probably gonna be pretty dope, but I haven't watched it yet. Oh, Yakuza 0 is even a newer one. That's not even yeah, so I guess they do still kind of remain harder. You're right. You're right then, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I think so, Melty, but do I think I'm going to actually finish a New Game Plus? Probably not. But I did already remake my character and totally revamp. I'm basically just Ronnie. I'm a witch, cold sorceress. It's fun. I admire the cold spells the most. They're cool. I like they're cool. Puns, great. No, they're cool. I do like them, and so, and then the fact that cold can be so effective with its like kind of how it treats. It's kind of like similar to blood loss with the frostbite. That wasn't intentionally the plan, but it's a really nice bonus because yeah, it's more so I just like the spells. Cold, it's cool. Yes, I've played all of the Yakuzas. I maybe didn't play Yakuza 3 or 4. I should say that. But eventually it will. But yeah, you know, it's a situational. Maybe
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Did you need something, sir?
Oh. Is Sawa-sensei here?
She should be back shortly. May I
there we
ask
go,
who's
Sensei
waiting
being
for her?
thrown into it.
Well, no one's
That's like a
special,
teacher
really.
of sorts.
I just need to have a quick word with her is all.
With her,
Maybe
it's
you could
very
tell me where her desk
specifically
is?
teacher.
It's right over there. The one with all the English books.
Thank you.
I think, you know, I know I've said it for a while, but since Like a Dragon 2 isn't going to come out for a while because it's still in production, and this just came out, like, there's going to be a big break between, like, Yakuza games. So I think I'll start the Yakuza games soon. And we will be starting with 0 because it's the beginning of it all, right? The prequel they made.
What the?
Tennis book class 2 that's right. She's a homeroom teacher, yeah.
Suspicious.
Look at all the English. Whenever it comes to that kind of stuff, Amber, you just probably want to have a lot of items stored up, lots of food. And if you've already jumped into it, and I don't know if you have a save to where you can go out and buy more, you might be stuck in the mission without, like, fully being prepared, right? And so those can get pretty hard. Those can get pretty hard for sure. And I'm also, I don't know, Amber, are you someone that likes to go around doing all the side quests and stuff? You get a lot of items and other things by doing side quests. So, all the side missions and stuff. So usually when I play the games, I'll spend a lot of time doing that. And in doing so, it might make certain fights easier because I've, like, over-leveled or some shit. I can say where I can, but more. Yeah, you know, it might not be the worst idea if you're still struggling and you want to get through it. You might still be able to just power through it, though. Sometimes you get a lucky run, just whoops my ass. You know, I don't know. there's a fight scene at the very end of Yakuza 1 or 2 that I really want to play again, and because that's the scene that I remember from, I don't know, like when I think of Yakuza back when I was younger, it was that scene that's what my brain goes to. It's a fight on a rooftop, and I don't know if it's like the first removal. It might not be the end of the game, but it was just epic. I don't remember. It was so good. Just good. It was just cool. And it was of those two main characters that are in Zero, because they become like nemesis. There's another photo in the back. Does that kid go here too? I'd like to check it out. They become nemesis, but then they become friends in the end, because we saw in like a, was it Like a Dragon, or was it this? Was it Judgment? It might have been Judgment. It might not have been Like a Dragon, where we got like help, where a few of the characters from Yakuza appeared in the game later on. I don't remember now. I want to say the Song of Life is the one that has the New Japan pro wrestlers in it, and that one is awesome because it has New Japan pro wrestlers in it. And that one might have been, actually I don't really remember. It's one of those. Maybe it was 5. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's 6. Maybe that one, that's cool. I guess. I don't have. That's the only one I'm missing is Kiwami 2. That's the only one I'm missing. Oh wait. No. I need to get my hands on. No. Kiwami. Wait. I don't know. I have my hands on. I have. I think I probably do have to buy a couple more. I don't know what I have or don't have. There's another photo in the back. I know I have some on like Steam, but I don't know if I wouldn't be playing it on the computer. So yeah. Does that kid go there? Can we not look at it more so? The kid in the back? Interesting. Yes, this is what I wanted to... Oh, it can't be seen doing so. That's what it said. What game did they start adding English voices? What do you mean? Like, you're saying some of them are the original games, were they only subtitled? I don't actually remember, to be honest. That's cool. I don't know. It's me. Those are Italian voices. Those aren't English, Melty. I can't even understand. There's no English words spoken in Super Mario Bros. That's all just pure Italiano. Well, hello. Oh, she's
gone by now.
I mean again.
Yes, well, I need to ask you a couple things.
Such as?
Such as how close you were to Hiro Mikashiba.
What?
Bum bum bum.
I heard from Chairman Okuda you were mentoring him as a teacher. I believe this was 2 months ago.
No. English origin. No way.
Why do you of all people want to know?
Well, I've been disproven.
Did you notice anything unusual before he disappeared? Any sign of trouble he might have had?
Yakuza 0 is all sure. Japanese voices. Is that
Just
right?
Stop showing
No
up
shit.
one day. Really,
is that how they've always done it? That might be how they've always done it, man.
All you can tell me?
To be honest, I don't know.
Jogging the memory?
I'm okay with it. So I play games sometimes in with subtitles. Like if I don't mind. Sometimes I almost played this. We almost played this in Japanese, which because I knew we were going to be using subtitles. And when you hear the Japanese, like that's when it's what they sound like. That's what it's supposed to sound like. And there's a lot that you lose when you get to that English translation. And so that's funny, dude. I don't know. I wonder if none of the Yakuza games. It would be respectful to not have any Yakuza game be in English. So that would be interesting, but I don't know, to be honest. If that's the case, then I would say they added English with Like a Dragon, and then Lost Judgments, or Judgments. Yeah, so it must have been that, Amber. That's funny. I never noticed. That's really interesting. But it's kind of also respectful. You know how in like The Godfather they have those scenes where everyone's just only speaking Italian and stuff. That's just the way it should be, right? That's the proper. That's what's being spoken. That's the proper way it should sound. But yeah, and I think it's a respect thing. So I wonder if they purposely did that for those. I don't know. That's cool. Bringing some of nothing isn't very effective. Maybe I should come at this a different way.
You know what? Let's start over. Why don't we talk about him as a student? You were already a teacher here by then, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Back when a student here committed suicide, there were rumors online about how it could have been caused by bullying, and Mikoshiba-kun's name came up as one of the potential bullies.
Kun
Yes,
is
those were
like
just rumors.
younger.
So he wasn't involved in any teasing?
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on.
And
So,
like
as far as I knew, Mikoshiba-kun was a good
like
student
smaller.
with solid
Small
grades
person.
back then. And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
He's not the type to bully then?
I would say no.
Then why would those rumors exist in the first place?
You're asking the wrong person. Four years ago, the court determined this school was not responsible for a bullying-related suicide.
You mean Ahara-san's lawsuit? The father of the student who died and an officer in Tokyo? He was arrested the other day. Well, I'm sure you've seen the news.
Yes, but what of it? What exactly is the point you're trying to make here?
I believe Ahara-san still thinks his son killed himself because of Mikoshiba-kun.
Let me ask you something, Yagami-san.
By all means.
What are you trying to accomplish? Didn't you finish this whole business with the chairman? If that wasn't enough, you got security called on you. You clearly have zero regard
Hey, is
for anyone
Shenmue
here.
done with its
You should have had the
seasons?
sense to leave
Did
alone
it finish
before
its
now.
season already?
Believe me, once I learn what I need about Mikoshiba-kun, I'm gone.
In that case, you've already got everything you need from me.
I think I can finally watch it.
One last question. You and the chairman both
Because all of
mentioned
these
how
games,
Mikoshiba-kun got
like
along
all the
with
Yakuza
students.
games and stuff,
Anyone in
those
particular
are all,
that he was
I'm pretty
close to?
sure, inspired by
The
Shenmue
kids in the basketball
and
club?
how that played.
Mikoshiba-kun was in that club
Awesome.
back when he was a student. Apparently, he was showing up to their practices.
The basketball club.
Different game, though.
That includes the gang from before, right?
Yes. They all spent quite a bit of time with him.
They're... Of course, Mouty, man. I've told you my mom is a big gambler. She works at a Muckleshoot casino. But they're also they're saying that I know they're Native American tribes, but both of the ones that you named, I believe, have casinos. Right. So I'm not 100% sure. Oh, that's pretty neat. Distribution. Is it like items and stuff? My mom works in the gift shop area of the Muckleshoot. She's in the gift shop, and sometimes they have to go through catalogs or whatnot with like what the hell to supply the shop for people to spend their points on and stuff.
All
If we're talking food here, because I know you've talked food before, there's a lot of restaurants, so yeah.
Sawa-sensei.
Just a minute!
Oh, that's neat. That's neat. Well, yeah. Uh-huh. That's cool.
Kaito-san, you there? Tell me you're still on campus.
Why? You suddenly decide you need me after all?
Man, don't be like that.
You enjoy playing teacher's pet with Sawa-sensei?
You mean, did I enjoy getting eviscerated
Muckleshoot's
by
not too
her?
far from here.
She hates my guts
We
and
have a
stuff.
couple Emerald
That
Queens
aside, I did get
somewhere
some
nearby.
interesting intel.
We have one that's
That's where
pretty
you
close,
came
and there's another one further out, but still pretty
I want to
close.
find those
The
bullies in
one
basketball
that
club.
is technically
Think you can
Tacoma
fly the pigeon
is
for me?
where a lot of fights are at. They have a lot of performances. They have like a lot of concerts and stuff.
Thanks. I'll start scoping out the gymnasium.
Yeah. That one's pretty quick to get to from here. Oh, isn't this school filled with a lot of accomplishment? Hey, cool kids, you want to buy some drugs? Oh, they're talking about the pervert. We should probably get out of here. We don't want anyone recognizing any faces. Wasn't a pervert. I was doing my job. I wasn't being a pervert. I swear to God. This fucking game. Hey, ma'am. Oh, hell yeah. Wait. Oh, damn it. I thought we were eating some hot dogs. I'll just have some milk. It can sit at room temperature. Oh, since it's been heat treated. Oh, well, that's interesting. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to... Sorry. You should probably just leave. So we're on campus right now? This is kind of funny. Ooh, the gymnasium. Damn, this is a nice gym. This is a real nice gym. Do they not have bleachers? How the fuck do they have this? They probably have their own auditorium. No, because why would there be anyone up here? Does everyone just come in here and they probably all sit on the ground? Of course they sit on the ground. This is a nice place. Yeah, that's Koda-san. She was in the basketball club too. Maybe she knows about Mikoshiba. Alright, great. Day 2 at the school. We're gonna get in trouble talking to another... We didn't get in trouble for talking to the other girl. We got in trouble for putting a camera too low. Because we were accused of it. Its purpose for not what its purpose was for. She sucks. You know, I would believe that, Mounty, but I was looking for that initially and I could not see any.
Almost got it.
I could not see any areas that like officially look like that seats come out. It wasn't. I was doing my job. I was doing my job.
Student teacher who taught classes here named Mikoshiba.
Oh damn! Who the fuck just threw that?
You read me talk? That posse of little shitheads just went strutting into the gym with some bats.
Kaito-san, can you at least try to warn me a little sooner next time?
You worried?
Hey!
Oh great!
Why are you still here, asshole? Who the hell are you anyway?
Talking pretty big for taking a cheap shot while my back was turned.
You had it coming, shady old...
Yeah, you know. No man, I used to go to this school. I'm just like, just going down memory lane, you know.
I'll fill you in.
I'm in college now, no big thing.
Disappeared from school not too long ago. You guys know him, right? The basketball club would.
Don't bother trying to talk to us like we're your fucking friends, asshole.
I wanna
Hey,
bash your fucking skull in.
respect your elders, you little
Try before
shits.
I tell you shit.
You wiped the
Oh.
floor with us yesterday.
All right, great.
Only fair for you to take a handicap.
I don't mind at all. Sure. All good. But it's still gonna be pretty one-sided.
You're so full of shit.
I love the
Kick your ass!
I love the acting. These games are great for that. No, another snake style. I got this. Oh, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Ow. Try me again. Who wants to try that again? Whoa. Ah, you should have kicked it up. Get up, you little punk ass. Oh, we're going for the slide. Alright, that's all of them. We beat these kids up. That's the third time. Their parents still haven't... We haven't got any trouble yet. We're just gonna keep beating them up.
You've got a lot of guts for your age, kid. But come on. You really need a better outlet for all that aggression.
Try masturbation.
Just what on earth is going on in here?
Freaking rip his thing right off. That kind of aggression. Hey, let's roll out. Roll out, me and my homies. Top back.
Are you even listening?
Luda.
Yes, ma'am. We were just horsing around a bit. Right?
Magnum. That's what I'm talking about.
Just horsing around is right.
Yep, that is right. Right as rain. Defeat these punks. Love it.
You really are unbelievable. Why are you attacking
Oh my
defenseless
God.
students on their school property?
Are you kidding me, defenseless?
I tell you to leave our school alone.
For what it's worth, the chairman asked me to be here.
Oh, good. Let's drag him into this. How should our chairman explain you to the mob of irate parents that will be at his door any second now? Don't worry, there's a very good reason we hired these ragtag detectives to spy on and beat up your kids.
Hey, like I just said, we beat them up 3 times now. No parents. I think we're okay.
Anything else about you? Anything?
That's
I'm
an
going
alarm.
straight to the press. I'm under no obligation to cover for anyone. Oh, and your attire is atrocious. When you show up at a school, at least try to look the part. Now go home.
Okay, Mrs. Melty. Jesus.
You hear all that, Kaito-san? I have a funny feeling I'm not wanted here. Can I talk to the chairman?
Exactly. Oh my god. That's great.
I'm afraid Sawa Sensei's made her point clear. Perhaps it's best you take
That's
your
funny.
leave. After all, you've satisfied the bulk of my request.
Wait. Okay, how about this? You can hire me on as a teacher. That way,
Oh
I can
no.
stay on campus no problem, right?
Oh my god, yes. This is going classic 90s movie. This is awesome. We're going kindergarten cop style, but not kindergarten cop.
How's that
High
for
school cop.
certification?
High school lawyer. Oh no.
Certainly is a respectable position, but it's not to educate.
Can't we work something out?
Come on, man.
I'm afraid something isn't specific enough.
What does that mean? I'm gonna have to be a janitor.
There is always the off chance that you can serve as an outside consultant. A guidance
Oh.
counselor, perhaps.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That might be
Like a
worse.
club advisor.
So only the troubled
happen to have a
kids
kung
I
fu
deal
club?
with.
I've got a few tricks I could show some kids.
Ooh, hell yeah.
No, there's nothing of the sort.
Oh, the boxing club. They were
And
mentioning
on
something of that sort.
note, I believe each club already has an advisor.
Hey, never mind.
That's unfortunate.
Me again. I say it's time we hightailed it out of here. No use sitting around on our asses, right? Why don't you meet us back here and we'll go?
I can't. Not until I find something for Sari-san.
Suit yourself. Don't work too hard now.
Okay, what does it mean? What do we gotta find? I need time to ask around about Mikushiba. I have to find a way to stay on this campus. Not as a janitor. Reception desk. Hell yeah, maybe we get options. Come on, I want to be oh, gym teacher? That way we can just do like you know, Simpsons gym teacher with bombardment, and we can just like pick on all of the asshole kids, you know, bombardment. That great. Nope. What else? The shoe lockers again. That's a reception desk. There's a no, not a custodian. No, not a custodian. Not a custodian. Ooh, okay, how'd you go there? How about that? How about that? I don't want to be a janitor. That's the only thing I don't want to do. Ooh, no, I don't think we could be a lunch man. Oh no, is this a pervert lady? Oh my god, she recognizes us.
I knew it. Suspicion confirmed.
Uh-oh.
Can I help you?
Actually, you already have. I didn't think you'd be foolish enough to show your face around here.
I didn't recognize her.
I'm sorry.
She's the one about with the camera and she got us in trouble to begin with. No. We shouldn't have went to the board. Oh my god,
we always
no.
say perpetrators return to the scene of the crime. And you just proved the old adage true, Monsieur Voyeur.
Looks like the perverts we're peeping are ourselves. We've been accused of being a pervert more often than we've found perverts in the game so far. So we're the pervert. We're the pervert. No way she saw my face yesterday. Plus we got the camera back. Okay, take a breath. I should be safe.
Monsieur Voyeur? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your pervy little upskirt scheme. Seriously, hiding a camera under the stairs? And at your age? Shame on you, sir.
Yeah, you lost me. Now, if you don't mind, I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Oh, no, you don't. I have irrefutable proof of your crime. Why, the very shoes on your feet.
Oh, no.
You're wearing the exact same
No.
from yesterday. And don't think they'll carry you to safety today.
What are you talking about?
Okay, what is happening here? Sorry, but your evidence is my shoes? Everybody here's got shoes, young lady. In fact, I'm probably not the only person with this exact pair.
Huh. Your shoe style is merely the icing on the cake.
Well, what makes you so fucking confident, little Nancy Drew?
I had covered the floor around the camera with a clear polymer that shines under black light.
Oh, no, you didn't.
It's an oil-based substance, so it lasts a few days. Your soles are stained with it as we speak.
No, she didn't.
Which means you came bumbling back to the scene.
Oh my god, this girl outsmarted us.
Of your misdeeds.
Oh no! Am I seriously giving us here by some high school girl? This is amazing. Oh my god, that is hilarious. While driving in today, I noticed my neighbor just today put their Christmas tree out in the trash. Just today. What is it? They weren't going for Christmas in July? Jesus. We're closer to July than we are to Christmas at this point. That's funny. That's great. Hey, nobody wants to throw that shit out.
Lamenting your misfortune already? That's what you get for
it probably was. It was probably the wife, and it's like spring cleaning. Spring cleaning.
Research club.
Okay, let's get rid of the tree.
If you'll follow me to the faculty room, monsieur.
Oh, wait, just hold on, okay?
Just run. If she's not bluffing, this could turn out really bad. What do I do? Just run. Use X surrender. I don't know. All of these are great answers. Yeah. Let's do the X move, but you don't want to surrender. But the fact that it has X next to it makes me think it's going to be over the top, right? Yeah. Let's see what this does. I'm just too curious of this one specifically more than any. My new... Hang on. What am I thinking? There's gotta be another way. God damn it. Can we refute it? We could be wrong. Honestly, we should just run away. We should probably just run away. She's really smart. If she is not bluffing, which, if she knows all of this shit, is like, no, maybe she's just pulling that shit out of a fucking book. She doesn't have the stuff. She probably read a Nancy Drew book and was like, oh, that's what she did. This is fiction. It's fiction. It's fiction.
There's no way I'd have noticed an invisible substance on my shoes. I'll give you that much. But even if I did step in some mystery goop, does that really prove what you're saying? With so many people on campus, any number of them could have walked over that spot.
No, only the perpetrator stepped in the coating. I know this because I was there watching your fiasco. And of course, I had the PE teacher who was with me agree to serve as witness.
I should have just ran away.
Why don't you just give it up already?
I've already got so much writing on this. Bro, I don't have any other options.
There's no escape, sir. I have even more proof of your crimes.
No.
The camera may be gone, but fortunately, I snapped a photo of it before it got taken away. With that, I determined everything there is to know about your camera, down to the store where you bought it. Turns out it's an online exclusive, customized to capture high-resolution footage with an inconspicuous design. Were I to supply this information to the police,
Oh my god.
soon enough. After all, the shop would have no choice but to cooperate.
Oh
with
hell
this
yeah, Amber.
investigation.
Yeah. It'll probably heal you up. Just stock up on as many things, health, food, any kind of food. If we're talking about Yakuza, I know you can get weapons in Yakuza. Is it as easy as just to equip them? I don't remember if you only can pick them up. I remember in the other ones, you can go into fights with, like, a weapon. I would remember making sure to get a weapon before I would show up at, like, the fucking Yakuza office, knowing that I was going to get jumped. But maybe they made that different with other ones, I'm not sure. Yeah, good idea. Like to cover your tracks well enough, but I still can't have the police involved. This is bad.
Do I need to spell it out any further? You, monsieur, are ensnared. Therefore,
oh,
I
nice.
think it would be wise to
That
do
I would
what
hope that's
say.
enough. I would hope that's enough. There's a type. I don't know if it's toughness Z. There's one of them that is like, and it's in this one as well. But it fully restores like your health and your let's say mana, your energy or whatever. That's really good. All right, we're gonna have to negotiate because we don't have any other options. She's got us. We should hire her.
Yeah.
Is she free after
Now,
school?
I
We
give out any
can't pay
details,
much, but
having the cops on me would be extremely problematic. So, I'd like to resolve this as amicably as possible. Think we can come to terms here?
I will agree to one thing only. Hearing the unadulterated truth. And make no mistake, I will not be misled by diversion, threats, bribes, sob stories. Nothing of the sort.
she's good. Great. The one thing she wants is the one thing I can't give her. I have to find a way to negotiate here. I just need her to lose the camera footage. Is there anything I can use as leverage? I'm pretty sure nothing in here or anything. I'm pretty sure it's condom. Probably don't want to give the child that. Scorpion? We can give her scorpion or a hot pepper. Mysterious snow. Alright, maybe something better. Give her some chicken. Maybe she wants some milk. Okay, I don't know. What do you want, lady? All right, maybe we just.
Hold
Leave.
it right there. If you run away, my
I have to place. Oh, I need to use the R2. I always forget that. We have to actually observe her. We gotta do a Sherlock right here. All right, so first things first, we go L2, right? Or do we just go straight to R2? No, it's oh, L3 first, and then we R2. Let's look at her shoes, huh? All right, what am I looking at here?
Suspicious.
Okay, her face. I thought she was.
Do I really look like a pervert who'd sneak into a school for dirty pictures?
There's always a boss though out reading. Oh, I know, right? Yeah. And if you're late in the game, it might be like another after another after another. Like you might not get a break for quite a bit of combat. So yeah,
I would be an
it's always good to stock
failure
up.
as a mystery connoisseur to fall for such elementary misdirection.
What?
No matter where or when the story is told, the perpetrators in mysteries are often those who draw the least suspicion. This trope carries over into the real world as well. So the fact that you don't look like a criminal proves nothing.
Really?
If you think you can fool this mystery fiend, you'd better think again.
Mystery Van, I guess I should underestimate her. Though this does mean I can reason with her. Come to think of it, I think I saw her putting something up on the bulletin board. Ooh, like a mystery club? A thorough observation of the area might give me a hint. It fell on the ground. I saw that before. It fell on the ground. Sierra High Mystery. That's what I went to initially. Very first thing I went to, thinking I had to pick that up. Sierra High Mystery. Is this their club flyer? This is what my inquisitor was posting here. Outside counselor. Oh my god. Outside counselor wanted? The MRC is in jeopardy. Our advisor is leaving Sierra, whatever. We've been informed the faculty is too busy to run an additional club. We need an outside counselor. If you know any detectives or mystery writers, please share their contact info with us ASAP. Kyoko Amasawa, Mystery Research Club President. You can say, yep. MRC is yep. You've been informed, yep. If you know anyone, yep. Some outside assistance? Looks like my detective skills are about to pay off. As a matter of fact, this is exactly the angle I needed. This is truth.
You're Kyoko Amasawa-san, right? President of the Mystery Research Club?
So what if I am?
I saw your flyer. Sounds like your club's in a tough spot.
You're not wrong. Our current advisor got married and quit teaching, and we can't find anyone else to take her spot. On top of that, the chairman's been reluctant to bring in anyone from outside, so the MRC may be in dire straits. But your arrival marks our revival. Should I turn you in as a voyeur, it would make a fine feather in my cap.
Your
It would
arrival
also prove the value of
makes
the MRC,
our revival.
so the chairman would have no
What a
choice but to
line.
solicit an advisor for us.
Well, that all sounds fine on paper, but the real-life logistics may not play out that way. You'll need a competent professional in your area of interest, but you think they have time for volunteer work?
When you put it that way, it does seem like a long shot.
Right? So here's my proposition.
Offers the club some funds. Yeah, right. We need to be there.
How about you make me your advisor?
You? Advise the MRC?
Why not? A Kamurocho-based detective not good enough?
You're a detective?
Oh yeah. I'm Takayuki Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency. I was asked to come investigate your school. That's about all I can let slip.
So then, the hidden camera was for your investigation?
Yes,
I'll let you
ma'am.
deduce that yourself.
You're right.
Client confidentiality and all that. But I will say one thing. I'm here to stop shady business, not start it.
If he wasn't shooting up skirts, then what was he trying to see? Rather, who was he trying to see? Who
Right.
put him up to it? Our staff? Ugh, so many variables.
She's great. Is she a main character in this game? This is gonna be funny. If we have to sometimes get her help with stuff, that'd be funny.
Work out well for both of us. I'm not done here by a long shot. One of your teachers is bent on seeing me gone.
Really? Who?
She seems like better at our job than any of the main characters. So
It's been
kind
hard
of funny.
to prove her wrong. But if I were to advise your club, it'd be all the reason I need to stay on campus. So what do you think? It's a win-win situation, wouldn't you say? Oh, and if it's experience you want, believe me, I've been around the block when it comes to mysteries.
I believe I understand. The purpose you stated for being here does fit the circumstances better than my original theory. But I will not be persuaded so easily. So, I propose a test.
Oh fuck.
Test?
Right this way, please.
Oh boy. Alright, this is what we've been practicing for. We can do this. We can do this. How hard could this test be? Oh god, it's just bring me back. A test. Where are we going? That's where the club is? I mean, convenience right by the front door. That's kind of cool.
Huh? Who's this, sis?
This is Yagami-san, our new advisor candidate. However, I intend to test him first. See if he's legitimate.
Fine by me.
Reading manga.
I'm Kento Amasawa, Kyoko's younger brother. Also the MRC's bodyguard. When your sister's as nosy as mine, you've got to step up your game to keep her safe.
Please have a seat, Yagami-san.
After you.
Oh, how kind of you. So, Amasawa-san, back to the topic at hand here.
I kind of want to know about both. But the topic at hand was the test.
So, getting back to this test of yours.
Yes. So, based on what you've told me, I'm inclined to drop your charges altogether. A detective setting up cameras is believable. That being said, I'd also be a fool to take you at your word. If this is a ruse, I'd be unleashing a pervert on the school.
Yeah.
Well, the caution is admirable.
Then you shouldn't mind if I test both your skills as a detective and your character as a person. And
Well,
once
hopefully
that's
we're not a
over,
piece of shit.
The club will reach a
Detective.
decision. We'll either accept you as our mentor or turn you in as a deviant.
Oh boy.
So what does this test entail?
This test,
Actually, we've been dealing with a rather risky
lot
case
on the
as
line.
of late. So your job is to resolve it.
Great.
How risky are we talking?
I want to learn about this research club.
Could you tell me what the Mystery Research Club actually does? It seems like the advisor ought to know that.
So, I founded the Mystery Research Club last year. Primarily, we function as a book club, critiquing mystery novels from many different cultures and eras. But, when the opportunity is ripe, we also engage in more involved activities. And by that, I mean solving the mysteries around us.
Oh, you mean go sleuthing, like on a case. So that's what you were up to. I've got to say, as a potential advisor, I'm not exactly psyched to hear you go around looking for trouble.
Oh, don't get me wrong. We don't do this for kicks, and I'm not a fan of danger. If we could all be armchair detectives, free to investigate from afar, surely that would be ideal.
Yeah, don't I know it.
Unfortunately, that is rarely, if ever, possible. Say our investigatory senses were to draw us toward a mystery that escapes even the school and the police. Why,
The brother's still just reading his manga and just not even paying attention to us. It's funny.
While I do admire your passion, why put yourself at risk? You'd be safer handing it off to the authorities.
Then shouldn't we hand you off to the authorities?
Well, now, let's not be hasty.
I take it you see my point then. Some cases aren't so cut and dry.
You make some valid points.
Alright.
Well, it's about as risky as it is risque. Yagami-san,
Not
have you ever heard of a sugar baby?
Huh? You mean a younger girl getting paid to date an older guy?
You know it. Now our current case involves one such sugar baby.
So
It
we got a
seems that
pervert.
one of our dance club girls has grown a reputation for dating older men. Unfortunately, I've yet to pin down exactly who this is.
All you know is she's in dance club?
This
Well,
is
I
where we
understand
join the
why
dance
you'd
club.
want to know more, but what about this warrants investigation? Is she in danger?
The issue at hand is that she may be doing more than dating.
It's funny we're spending so much time at a school. Last game in Judgment, we spent a lot of time at a hospital or like other kind of like medical.
Speculating a bit here. But apparently this
Spent a lot.
girl's
We
pretty
went back to
infamous
that
for what
hospital
they
quite a
call
few
her
times.
Vanishing act.
Care to
But
elaborate?
yeah, no, this is interesting that we're spending so much time at a school.
Going on a few dates for an agreed upon sum, but then she goes in for the kill. She gets a large upfront payment for promising to seal the deal, and then poof, gone with the wind.
Okay, I can see how that might make her enemies, but that's on the guy, isn't it? I mean, he's paying to date an underage girl, and he thinks he has the right to complain?
You're not wrong. Problem is, her latest mark, a violent, foul-mouthed thug, isn't so self-aware. I believe rape and murder were his choicest threats. So yeah,
Yikes.
we can't just write this one off.
Oh, yeah. That's a concern.
Yeah.
And now he has his gang roaming the streets, searching high and low for the girl who conned him. I'd say that establishes the risk clearly enough. As soon as we found out, we've been trying to find the sugar baby and warn her ASAP.
Yeah, I get it now. If we don't act, she could be in very real danger.
I think we're finally seeing eye to eye, Yagami-san. After all, the truly artful detective can solve incidents before they even occur.
That's not quite how it works, but sure.
Alright, let's do with this.
In any case, now that the situation's clear, I'd like to get on with the test. Just tell me where to start, and I'll be there.
It is said that the great Sherlock Holmes was able to freely change his appearance into that of a total stranger. From helpless old woman to shifty-eyed vagrant,
What's
he
our
deceived the masses
disguise?
and never lost a lead, all thanks to a good disguise.
So, you want me to go undercover?
Yep, any detective worth their salt should have no trouble with that. You're going to infiltrate the dance club as an advisor and return with the lead on the sugar baby. That is your test.
Well, I guess that would make sense why we're there as an adult.
You want me to teach a dance club?
Hell yeah.
Required, then yes.
So this game. Oh man, what some of the best parts about Yakuza in that world are the karaoke.
Never trade gossip with someone like me.
It looks like
However,
dance club is going to be our karaoke in this
gain
one.
their trust, that's you. They might be more willing to talk.
I wonder if they still have karaoke though.
You
get both?
I've never danced once in my life.
That's okay. It's rare for their advisors to get up and do it themselves. They generally teach from a book.
Oh, great.
If it's any consolation,
We have a book.
their current advisor never even shows up, so you'll already have an in. Just give them a few pointers, act authoritative, and soon enough, you'll be their closest confidant. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy? To teach something I know nothing about?
I'm sure you can figure that out. That is, if you really are a detective and not some snaky imposter.
You're asking me to be an imposter
really
to
putting me
prove that
through
I'm an
the
detective and
ringer.
not an imposter.
I guess I'll have to prevail with the power of vague advice.
Good, then let's move. The dance club will be starting their practice any minute. They're in the gym basement, in case you didn't know.
I know her test might be tough, Yagami-san, but I think you'd make a pretty rad advisor. So good luck.
Thanks, kid.
Oh.
You didn't, yeah. I didn't even see you over there. Oh. Fuck you, kid. I can't wait to get some more outfits. I know we'll get some soon. Get the fuck out of our way, kid. We rule this school. Detective club for life. Get back. Get back. Before we go down here, we should look both ways. What is a rusted electrical wire doing on the ground? We have a janitor's? It's all rusted? How long has it been there? Here we are. This is dance club? Oh, it looks like we got a cool dancer in. Oh my god, this is legit dance. What the fuck?
Where's the captain?
I need a smoke.
Right there. Something's not right. I feel so out of it. Sayaka Nishizono, I'd like a word with you. Hey, aren't you Amasawa from the Mystery Research Club? You betcha. Don't worry, I come bearing good news.
Oh great, the MRC. What do you want with us?
We're not up to anything. Calm down. I'm not here to expose your secrets to the world. I only wanted to introduce you to someone.
What are you getting at?
To preface this, I noticed your club advisor hasn't been showing up much lately.
I can do that move.
Yeah, apparently he got really sick. We're lucky if we
This is all
see him a
amateur
couple
shit.
times a month.
I can do that. Oh,
And it must
yeah.
be
Oh,
rough
yeah.
trying
Oh,
to
hey,
choreograph
hey.
an
Oh,
entire
you like that?
routine
Oh,
without
whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, and we've got a meet coming up soon. It's
Oh,
so
man.
much pressure.
I see. Then the stars really did align in your favor.
What? Listen,
What do you
Senpai,
mean?
I know we might seem desperate, but it's not like we need any favors.
Cute shirt. Or what? Bunch of fucking bunny rabbits dancing? I like it.
Don't worry, you don't
Good
owe me for
mascot.
this. I'm offering you a potential advisor as a token of goodwill.
Change it to turtles, and I think we really got
Advisor?
something there.
Let's not sweat
Or,
the small stuff. The important
ducks.
thing is,
Dancing
Yagami-san
ducks.
here said he'd agree to help you with your routine as a stand-in advisor.
Help with their routine? When did I ever say that?
I know, help with
Oh
the
my gosh,
routine.
Really? This
Don't
is
touch me.
just what we needed.
Does she look like
You
she's
know,
going?
I could tell you had a certain something about you.
Oh,
So how long have you been a pro dancer?
my whole life. She's
Oh,
gonna touch me.
so
Don't touch me.
modest. This is like one of those dream come true moments in a movie. I've been literally racking my brain trying to come up with a workable routine. Oh, I'm so glad that's on you now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa. Time out.
No,
I'm
thank
missing
you.
Some important qualifications.
No, thank you.
Yagami-san, this is your Reichenbach Falls moment.
Come
You need to
on.
dive headfirst into the challenge. Don't you get it?
No?
Do you think we can get started? We've been practicing and practicing.
So in
but
order to
something
stay
about
on the
the
campus,
choreography feels
we have to
off.
be this advisor.
We
But in
only
order
have
to be
moves
this
and
advisor,
everybody's got
we have to
rhythm, so
prove
all that should be
that we're
left is
detective
spinning
by
our
being
A
this
game.
other advisor
But it feels
that I
like
don't
we're
want to
still
be.
missing something, you know? That wow factor. It's
Spark-
really
uh,
kinda
just
down
get
at
some
the wire to
fucking
figure
glitter
this
and
stuff
shit.
out, but I know we'll push through if we try. So can I ask for your first impression? Does our routine need more going on, or...
You know, it's hard to say what's going on at this point.
Yeah, with
Say
him.
this, but
That's
keen
funny.
observation is elementary for a detective.
Oh man, we're not. No,
And
we
you tell
cleared
them
our
what you
name. We
observed.
cleared our name. There
You
was
did
no
have your eyes
upskirts.
open, didn't you?
There was no upskirts. We are professionals. So the test has already started. Great. Fuck yeah. I don't know how we're gonna get through this one. Well, I'd better start winning over Amasawa. Time to weigh in and win my honest opinion. Okay, certain conversations or events won't unfold without your direct inputs, time selections. Answer within the given time limit to move the conversation along. Choosing to select nothing or remaining silent can also be an answer. The speed in which you make your choice will not affect the outcome. Certain conversations or events won't unfold without your direct input. Projection selections. Just to determine the intensity of your answer? What? Your word choice and projected emotion will match the volume? What? I'm gonna have to see that. Oh my god. I don't know. I feel like if we do I yell that or no? Do something unexpected. No. Bigger impact? I don't know what any of that is. Work on timing. Their timing's off.
I
Their
think
timing's
you guys
off.
could use a bit more coordination.
The girls in the
Off
back
by
were
your
off with their moves. Yeah.
I thought they were all pretty synced up.
Thanks.
Rhythm's actually
See,
one
I'm
of
gonna
our
do my
strong
best to
points.
trick all of these children.
Well, you know what then? I think I had something in my
It's funny. The game brings
there
me
we
into
go.
like a 90s
Let me take
movie.
another look.
Very funny stuff. This is ridiculous. What? You're saying that was a bad answer? Okay. How about this? Wait, they're doing great. Alright, what does spice it up mean? What the fuck do you mean? Because
Isn't
all of
your
the answers,
routine
they're
a
all...
little tame. Maybe you could spice it up a bit.
Oh, don't say that to the kids. Don't say that to the kids.
Spice it up.
Don't say
how?
that to the kids. I just meant like...
You mean like we need...
Oh, ghosts. No. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. No, that's not what I said. No. I was just kind of saying like...
What part of
Oh, son of a
high
bitch.
school don't you get, Yagami-san?
Yeah. Sometimes I just say things.
I know. It's not what I meant. Like, spice it up. Do something like, Get jiggy with it, you know? That's all I meant. That's all I meant. Alright, make a bigger impact. None of these things mean anything.
Could use a little more flair.
There we go. How does that not mean the exact same thing as spiced
Well,
up?
You're already in perfect sync, and everyone knows their part. But how to put it? You were right. It needs something that's going to leave a lasting impact.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. Maybe we are just kind of going through the motions here. If only we could come up with better stuff. Oh, maybe you could give us some suggestions.
I have a book. That's how you know how to dance. That's awesome. If we don't get through this somehow, it's back to the whole pervert thing, right? If we don't prove that we can fake through this dancing, then apparently we're like we're just a pervert. Then there's no way about it. Oh my god. Oh, Kung Fu. I could do that, but I don't like that, but I imagine that's what they're gonna do. What if you did the robot? What if you sang while dancing? Then we'd be like pop stars. I love it. What if you didn't dance at all? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
What if you cut the dancing altogether?
You want us not to dance?
Exactly.
Dance contest.
Exactly.
Just stand there and cross your arms. It'd be high art, a real statement.
Exactly.
Yeah, in the worst way possible. And even if that did work, that's no way to win a contest.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Each their own, I guess.
Well, in that case, I guess I have some other ideas. They want me to throw in some Kung Fu. I don't want to throw in... That's... I've seen that before. I've seen that done before. Kung Fu movies introducing martial arts into dance routine. I don't want to do that. Let's do singing. What if you did the robot? The robot's pretty good stuff, but that's the wrong answer. So let's say
what if you
sing
guys
and
also
dance.
sang, like the idol groups do?
Sorry?
Think about it. A group who can sing and dance would be crazy, right?
Yeah, I knew that's where they were going with it.
Maybe, but can we really learn to sing on such short notice?
Oh, you're such a Debbie Downer.
Right. Your meat's coming up, isn't it?
Alright. Do a cool spinning kick or something.
Did you just say Kung Fu?
Sure did. Throw a few kicks and punches, will knock the competition right out.
We're either going to look like Tai Bo, or we're going to look like some capoeira.
Yeah, and it's not like martial arts-based dancing is entirely unheard of. But we don't know the first thing about
Yeah,
Kung Fu.
she really she was shooting down my ideas.
Kung Fu happens to be a hobby of mine.
No way! That's so cool!
Well, it's my own style. You won't find it in any ancient scrolls. It's flashy.
Perfect! So will you teach us?
I guess I'm gonna have to.
Sweet! Then let's get a quick
Yeah,
demonstration.
so we're going to have to dance.
Let's see some ass-kicking dance then!
Wait,
Ass-kicking
really?
dance. Yep, let's
I
do
really
it.
have to do this?
Of course! How else are we gonna learn? Look up some random videos?
This is very
Take
Yakuza
molecular
style.
moves, your
Of course we're
footwork,
going to
your
dance.
breathing. We'll learn from the pro!
I wouldn't get your hopes up, though. What if my stuff
Pretty
doesn't fit
sure
your routine
isn't
at all?
is in Zero? Don't you do
you're
like?
not gonna help
Don't
us
you go to the
after all?
disco and dance?
That's pretty weak.
Pretty sure you
If
spend
you're
time.
giving up
Yeah.
after stringing them along
so.
this far, hang tight while I dial 110.
Hold it.
Huh?
Yes, I have no choice.
You know what? I think I can wing it well enough. I've never done this before, though, so don't get mad if it's crappy, okay?
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. You're gonna do fantastic.
Yeah, we're really about to do this. Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, what we'll do first is show you the opening 30 seconds of our routine until the chorus hits. While you're watching, keep an eye out for the parts that could use some Kung Fu moves.
Okay.
Sure. Good plan.
Okay, so here's how we start.
I'm gonna karate kick your ass with these ideas.
In there. Now you take it away.
Whoa. Doubt I can top that.
Okay, she didn't show me anything.
You know what? May as well try.
That's a spirit. Ready for the music?
You play a rhythm game in the dance club before you begin the dance lesson. Select one of the exact solos.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. All right, so press that or... Oh, I see. I thought it was going to be on the other. I get it. 2 buttons at the same time. Yeah, and then the other ones you hold for the whole time. I play Guitar Hero, thanks. Yeah, I get it. They're on the left, yeah. That's it.
You're officially the best.
I was hoping for a little bit longer. The frustrating thing is I didn't get to watch the dance at all. You're so focused on the inputs and you don't want to miss them. Just like the karaoke songs in Like a Dragon, just like, you know, that's always the case. I'm so focused on the input of the minigame that I don't actually get to watch the awesome sequence.
What was that just now? I thought you said you couldn't dance.
Believe me, I'm just as surprised as you. Winning is
It's just the timing.
Hard pulling out of your ass.
I don't think a seasoned athlete could pull that off.
Yagami-san, that was incredible. You're not just a pro, you're a master.
Wow. You're giving an amateur way too much credit here.
No way an amateur moves like that. You're something else. Maybe you don't realize it, but you have a gift for this. You're totally a born dancer.
I don't know about all that. What you call a gift, I call muscle memory.
Well, whatever you call it, we're gonna use every last bit of it in our routine. If that's
Love the
okay.
background music.
You seriously saved our necks just now, Yagami-san.
Hey, I'm just glad it all worked out.
If it's okay to ask, could you drop by and give us more pointers sometime?
Yeah, I got a book.
Ever
I keep
since our
telling you,
advisor
ladies.
stopped showing, we've barely been keeping it together. And we could all use some guidance from someone we can trust.
Don't look at me like that. You're a child.
Sure. Not sure I have many pointers left, though.
Oh, you're the best!
I think it's time we headed back now, Yagami-san.
Huh? Oh, sure.
Sure.
So, did I pass? I'd say I made plenty of headway with the dance club.
Indeed you have. Honestly, I'm still in shock over how easily you won Nishizono-san over. Every time I try to approach her, she reacts like I'm there to accuse her of something.
Gee, I wonder why. I'm sure the MRC has gained some notoriety.
Well, all the more reason we need an amazing advisor who can keep up with us.
Oh, I'm amazing now. Does this mean I'm no longer a criminal?
Yeah, I really should apologize for that at some point. Also, I have another theory as to why you installed that camera.
Yeah? Let's hear it.
So, a hired detective shows up to covertly monitor a specific group of students. Meanwhile, spreading through the news like wildfire is the case of Akihiro Ehara, a man connected to our school.
Damn.
Put
He's
those
already
pieces
figured us
together,
out.
and your objective here starts taking shape.
Holy shit. She's smart.
But I wouldn't want to hamper any important detective work of yours. So for now, I'll let that theory sit.
She's already broken open. She's really sharp, yeah. She's president of the Mystery Research Club for a reason. Yo, she needs to help us. Like,
I'll go ahead and
put her on the
chairman know
payroll.
of our arrangement. That is to say, I'll formally request you as our advisor.
Well, that'd be great. But do you really think they'll hire me just like that?
Sure, so long as you're officially considered an outside guidance counselor, I don't see why not. Also, we do need another faculty member as a supervisor, but that's more of a formality than anything. Their only responsibility is signing the paperwork. You'll still be the one running the club. Our school makes you jump through a lot of hoops just to be welcomed as a guest, huh?
Yeah, sounds like they won't let in just anybody.
Probably a good thing, though.
Anyway, is there a teacher you had in mind?
It's a school.
Yep,
It should be
no
protected.
worries there. The chairman
I
actually
even
promised
think
to
this
sign
is
off on whoever
too
we
welcoming.
chose. Well, I made him promise might be a bit more accurate.
What? Really? Man, I wish he'd told me. He told me the club's already had advisors and left it at that.
Typical. I doubt he wants to actually keep his word. After all, If we get into trouble, he'll be directly responsible. He probably thinks the MRC is a big enough liability as it is.
Yeah, I think I remember that part.
I wonder why.
With all that
They're
said,
great.
welcome to the Mystery Research
And
Club.
that's just so you're starting with 0, right? So all of those, it's all mafia stuff. So the stuff, you know, with hits, people getting murdered, people just, it's freaking brutal, man. It's good stuff. Business being
Could you join us
made.
in the clubroom for a talk?
You got those meetings. It's just cool stuff. I love that kind of organized crime.
The sugar baby?
Shit.
Yes, and this one may actually be even nastier. In fact, the sugar baby may be but a single thread amidst a larger, more sinister web of conspiracies. But that's a lot to digest, I know. I'll get you up to speed when you're free.
Okay. Not quite sure how to process that right now, but I'll make sure to swing by at some point.
About school stories, Amasawa has agreed to let Yagami act as the MRC's advisor. Seems like there's more delinquent activity that meets the eye. Oh my god. This is horrible, but I guess that's what we're gonna have to do. Yeah. Finally got in with school, now I can ask around about Mikoshiba without getting the boot. Of course. To the gym to pick up chicks. I mean to work out and do sports. Pick up chicks. Stretches, good. It's always good to do the stretches. You don't want to pull anything.
Doing? Sweating it out on some layups?
Who are you?
My name's Yagami. I've been the MRC's advisor for all of a couple minutes, and I need to ask the basketball club a few questions.
Okay.
There was a student teacher who used to hang around here as recent as, what, October? Mikoshiba's the name.
Oh yeah, Mikoshiba-san.
Anyway, he stopped showing up out of nowhere. Any of you have any theories? Okay, scratch that. Then, what kind of teacher was he? Is he nice? Is he a jerk?
I wouldn't say jerk, but he was enthusiastic. Yeah, I mean, he did.
Yeah, she's.
The club was really good back in his day. That's probably why
she did have a right to accuse us of such.
So, would you?
But you know, once we were honest with her, yeah,
I guess
it's all good. We're all good.
Wait, where's Koda and them?
Oh, from class 2 too? I don't know. I haven't seen Matsu, Nakane, anyone.
Yeah, they might make a scene if they see me again. Sure,
Something special about class 2 too?
Well, yeah. Koda's in 2-2, and she was Mikoshiba-sensei's star pupil.
Star pupil?
The girl of the group?
Do you know who you're talking about?
Somehow associated with the...
Are you saying she was favored over the others?
In a way, Mikoshiba-sensei worked her harder because she hadn't played basketball till high school.
See, most of us already had tons of experience by the time we joined. So, anyone starting as late as now has to be really athletic to keep up with the team. Mikoshiba-sensei knew that too. I'd say him looking after Koda did us all a favor.
Wow, sounds like the model instructor.
If you say so. But I'm not sure Koda felt that way.
Oh?
Mikoshiba-sensei might have just thought it was tough love, but I think he went overboard with the teasing sometimes. Like, he'd make her shoot and then go, "See, that was how not to do it."
Are you saying he would mock her?
That makes it sound bad. He was doing it because he cared, I think.
Hey,
I think.
Wasn't Mikoshiba-sensei the one who started the whole arousing thing?
Oh, in the background. Oh, yeah. Hell,
he
fuck
said the
that.
way she held the ball was arousing. Said it was her main contribution.
That's not true. She's got a nice chest, too.
That's fair. Anyway, when Mikoshiba-sensei stopped coming, the guys in 2-2 were all like,
"Okay, what did Koda do to him?"
Are you implying they had a relationship?
Beats me. Mikoshiba-sensei did anything like that, he would have gotten canned on the spot.
Yeah, people like to gossip, but
as they say. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Maybe Koda-san's the reason he was always so fired up.
That's what I was
Maybe
thinking.
She's the reason he got fired.
Oh,
Biting on
Jesus.
her hand. It wasn't some random insult.
That's how she felt herself.
Are we about done here?
Last thing. Where are Koda-san and the others? Are they often this late?
No. Everyone's usually here by now.
Maybe they're still in their classroom?
Okay, then I think that about does it. Back to work for the both of us, huh?
Good luck on your basketball shooting. So why is this girl so easy to be picked on? That's horrible. So, okay. It was just easy. They saw her get bullied in that case, so it was just easy to carry on the bullying. Target. Can't show weakness. She should have stood up to the teacher and said, "Fuck you, mister. I don't need this shit." And then threw the ball. Fuck, are we back in here? I didn't mean to, sorry. Looking for code. Wait, really? Why is there a freaking condom over here? Oh, room 2-2.
You're spacing out on me? Look at me when I'm talking.
You can't face us because you're weak. Who gave you permission to quit anyway? Newsflash, you're nothing without the club.
Yeah, think about us for a second. Who has to pick up all the grunt work when you're gone?
Maybe she feels special after what happened at lunch. Like people suddenly give a shit about her.
Doesn't give you the right to ditch practice. Talk about selfish, am I right?
Stop it.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Is that all you know how to say? You think we're letting a stuck-up bitch like you give the orders?
You guys still haven't learned to play fair?
This fucking guy. Why's your dirty old ass still here?
Dirty old ass, I like
Attention
that.
students! Be on the lookout for a creeper showing up in your classrooms!
If I were you, I'd watch my mouth around a club advisor.
Say what?
I'm Yagami, from the Yagami Detective Agency, and your chairman just hired me to advise the Mystery Research Club.
Bullshit.
I guess word hasn't gotten around? Maybe I'll let a few wisecracks slide for now then. But mark my words, I'll be here every day of the week, so be on your best behavior.
We better get to practice.
Yeah, you do that. Oh, and break a leg out there. Not soon.
Alright, save the day.
Not very nice, are they?
Now we get some
You
information.
all right?
I'm fine.
Koda-san, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but as I said, I'm a detective, and I need to talk about Hiro Mikoshiba. He started training as a teacher here pretty recently, right? And one day he just stopped showing up? At the time, did you notice anything strange about him? Maybe he seemed troubled, or you saw him hanging around strangers?
Why are you asking me?
The basketball club members think you and Mikoshiba might have been close, at least at practice.
They said that?
Oh no, yeah, maybe a relationship with Mikoshiba is a memory she'd rather forget. Huh.
Well, I suppose there wasn't much truth to what I'd heard then. Don't sweat it. Just so you know, I'm actually going to be hanging around here at the school for a little while longer. If it's cool, I hope we can find a way to be friends. See ya.
Wait a sec. Earlier today, it was your voice that I heard, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I just never expected anyone to actually stand up for me in school. But you could say I didn't really stand up to them for myself much either. We all just treated it like it was a normal thing. Sometimes people would even laugh about it. But then, today, something changed.
Leave her alone.
Everyone suddenly decided to take a stand like they'd seen enough. I couldn't believe it. But that
Should have
first
saw enough a
voice,
long time
the one
ago.
that told them to stop. That was your voice, wasn't it, Yagami-san?
Not just his. Kaido talked to.
I knew it. It was you. Thank you so much for that. Today was eye-opening. I never thought about how horribly I was being treated until everyone stood up for me. What's more, it made me see that I was strong. In fact, I finally stood up to the basketball kids.
So you did. Was that what made you decide to quit the club?
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to play basketball in a real team. I used to read this manga that made it look so cool. In a comic, even if you're a terrible player, the team always tries to lift you up. I tried. I wanted it to work, even if all they did was tear me down. But today, I just up and quit. That's not cool at all, is it?
You did nothing wrong, Koto-san.
Team
Truth
is supposed to,
there's
you
a lot
know,
of injustice in the world that goes unseen.
help each other. If
Some
they're all
people
ganging up on
decide
you,
it's
fuck
easier
'em.
to be part of the problem than be part of the solution. The kind of people who only feel joy when they see others in pain. You can only do so much to make people see the light. At some point, you've just got to let them go. You know what I mean? Then there's no shame in quitting.
But Yagami-san, I think you can only say that because you're such a strong person.
Okay. In that case, we won't call it quitting.
Huh?
You can play. Doesn't have to be with the basketball club. If you practice, you wouldn't even need a school basketball club to get to where you want to be. If this sport is what you want to do with your life, I guarantee you there's going to be a path for you to take. And all you have to do is find that path.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
Situations, yeah, arise and
then
whatnot.
you don't have to
but
call
yeah.
it quitting.
I don't know about that. Are you sure? I mean, wouldn't that be cheating?
Come on, try to work with me here.
So, the MRC, you're the advisor? Yagami-san?
Yeah. If you need anything, you just let us know. Anything at all. For example, if you hit any more trouble with those basketball club kids, you find me.
Sure.
You've got this.
Oh, Mr. Detective.
What the fuck?
Yagami-san, right?
Yeah. Shouldn't you be at practice with everyone else?
Yeah, well, remember Matsune and Sakaki? You know, the two other guys I'm always hanging around? They're ready to talk to you about Mikoshiba-sensei now.
This is a trap.
Well, Detective, I think they have a lead for you. Hey, you're here on some kind of case, right? You know, Mikoshiba-sensei talked to us pretty often. I think maybe we can help. That is, if you wouldn't mind starting fresh with all of us.
Oh. Turning over a new leaf, are we?
We kinda have to. How else are we gonna get good college recommendations? It would really bite us in the ass if you went and
I know,
narked on
right?
us,
Such a weird
so-
point. It's so strange.
Will you at least hear us out? Matsune and the rest are just upstairs.
For someone like Yagami, who's constantly dealing with perverts and just, you know, criminals and bad people, having a case where he has to hang around with a bunch of kids is probably, it might be a little breath of fresh air. And not to say that it wouldn't be really annoying and such a pain, but, you know, maybe it would be a little bit less dangerous or
How are we supposed
dark.
to become upstanding citizens with teachers
Yeah,
like
I don't
this?
trust her at all, for sure.
It's not fair.
So that's a pathetic try. Yep, exactly. Maybe they really can give me some info.
Fine. I'll hear you out. Tell your friends I'm on my way.
When she approached, the tone she was using, when she said, Mr. you know, Yagami-san, like how she said it was like flirtatious, right away I knew I can trust her. A supposed it has been disproven.
Over here, Yagami-san.
He's even sounding
Sorry to drag you
flirtatious.
all the way up here for this.
You wanted to
was a
talk
trap.
to me about Mikoshiba-sensei?
What? I can't hear a word you're saying, man. Why don't you come closer so we don't have to shout?
Yeah, let's get this over with.
They think they're so smart. Yep, I knew it was gonna be a yep.
So many of you. You guys all know Mikoshiba-sensei?
Nah, that's not how our senpai friends roll. They know the Yokohama Liumon.
Yokohama Liumon? You mean the local gang?
Hell yeah. I've got a friend who's in deep with those guys. I scratch their back by bringing them chicks to hang out with, and they scratch mine by tipping me for it. It's a pretty sweet deal, actually. Also, we've got a little thing going. I get to drop the Liumon name if I need him to handle some business.
So you sell them girls in exchange for honorary membership? You need to find better friends.
Don't talk to me like you know me. I stay on their good side and I get my personal bodyguards. I work with the tools I've got to get to the top.
So you got it all figured out, don't you, kid? But you're missing the big picture. They're gonna turn the tables so fast you won't know what hit you.
I'll keep that in mind, but I wouldn't worry about me right now. You're the one who's got the real problem on his hands.
You get it? From now on, if you even lay a finger on us, you offend the Yokohama Liumon, and they'll take that personally. You see what deep shit you're in here, Yagami-san?
So how about it?
Oh well.
You know how to say you're sorry? Cash for our pain and suffering.
Oh yeah? How much are we talking here? Grand?
$1 million. If you're short, I'd be happy to hook you up with a loan shark. I know a guy who lends for the Seiryu clan Yakuza.
First it's a gang, now it's the Yakuza. Keep bringing adult shit into this, I'm gonna start treating you like one.
Time to
You
whoop
wanna
some
see
ass.
what happens to gang members? I'll show you.
You sure you want to do that? We're gonna charge you extra.
Oh, you got this shit down, Matsui. Let's take this asshole down. Fuck him up.
Fuck him up. Nice. There we go. Ah, get up. It's a bunch of kids to beat these punks again.
What a waste.
Mm-hmm.
My eyes.
Oh, not that. His eyes. Very cheap.
Can't see?
Oh, damn. They're ready to kill.
Got you now!
Holy shit.
No, you don't! Huh? What? Did he just jump off?
Nah. He's just hiding in the dark. Like a scared little cockroach.
Or just hanging. Yeah. Finally coming back.
You guys go look for him and tell me when you find him. I'm going for a smoke.
Okay, sounds good. You got this in the bag.
Senpai, what do we do?
You guys follow me. We'll all smoke together till we get an update.
Sure, I'll come with.
Senpai's the toughest around, and the coolest.
Ah, well. All for my adorable little underlings.
I guess punks for what? Anyway, I need to ask Matsuda the others about Mikashiba, so I'll catch them off guard this time. Yeah, that's crazy.
Hangs it all on the puppy.
Yeah, that's weird. What do we got here? Sick. Okay, so we clearly found something good. Oh, we're gonna be right above them.
Smoking a cigarette in the classroom?
That's funny. Hey, Tessica, how's it going? How's the day
You
been?
came all this way just to get your ass kicked.
Hey, Akane! Go get the other senpais!
Okay, I'm on it.
You guys better watch out. If your teacher busts you smoking, won't you get in big trouble?
Real bit.
On the other hand, you guys could use a lesson in manners, and I'd be happy to teach you.
Huh? What the hell?
Bastard. So this is where you were hiding.
Now what? That mouth of yours won't get
Oh
you
heck
out of
yeah!
this.
Did you play the story mode or did you play online? I'm sleepy, but it's been fun. The game's been fun,
Don't
so
give me that smug look.
it's all good. Oopsie. What's this? Oh, I did not dodge it. Oh, you made me freaking bounce. Oh. Oh no, freaking way. We just got stabbed. And we're dying. We're bleeding out. We're bleeding out. Alright, let's just box these fuckers then. No. God damn it, get up. Boom! That's awesome. This boxing stance is great. Doing story mode. Oh yeah, dude, story mode's so good. That's so fun. Are you far into it, or did you restart? I've played that beginning part of the story mode so many times that I would hate to redo that beginning part. But like once you start once you're like in the middle of the game, it's the best. Just being able to go to all the different areas and you never know who you're gonna run into. All of the stranger missions are it's just such a great environment.
We were just being stupid. Could you maybe forget all that?
Then from here on out, we're buds, right?
Ow! My
Hopefully.
shoulder! Holy shit, that hurts, Yagami!
Tell me everything you know about Mikoshiba. After all, you guys were pretty close, right?
Pretty close. Yeah, that's a lot. That was a big fight. That must have been the climax of the story. Of this quest.
Basically every day. Kind of a pain in the ass, if I'm being honest.
As soon as our coach would leave, it's like a switch would flip and he'd start drilling us. He'd make us do like 10 sets of cross-court dashes. And if even one of us lagged behind, it meant 10 more for all of us. That made it obvious real quick. Hoda was our weakest link.
So Mikoshiba was especially harsh on her then.
Yeah, because she's such a freaking klutz. Even the first years got sick of her eventually. Only thing she did right was unite the team against her.
You gang up and belittle a single defenseless girl, a beginner in your sport, and you call that unity. Real classy.
Yeah. Real dummies. Real dummies. What a bunch of assholes.
Listen up. Mikoshiba's parents have reported him missing. Foul play could be in the works here. He's been gone for far too long.
Hey, you think maybe Coda did it? Some kind of crime of passion?
And they took the bear pelt.
This isn't the time for bullshit. Or you want to keep going?
That's such a cool outfit that you get with those.
Nope. I'll pass.
That sucks. Is there a... I don't know if there's a way for you... Yeah, I think you miss out on it.
Probably knows Mikoshiba Sensei better than anyone.
All she told
Have
me
you
was how
visited the
exemplary he
person
was,
where you would
both as
deliver
a
it to?
student and a student
I wonder if
teacher.
the item's
And
still
he looked
in
out for you guys out of some sort of camaraderie.
Huh? She really talked him up that good?
Why? Something off about that?
It's just... Sawa-sensei was really cold to him, no matter what he'd do. I actually brought that up to him one day. And it turns out the rumors were right.
Rumors?
Back when Mikoshiba-sensei was a student, one of his classmates apparently committed suicide.
Right.
And Sawa-sensei suspected him of bullying the kid.
Right.
I don't think he ever really got past that. He'd get all depressed sometimes.
Really? Sawa-sensei thought Mikoshiba was a bully?
Oh yeah. I actually asked him about it once, but he just laughed it off.
You know what? I don't know. I think that bear is like a special one, and I'm pretty sure once you kill him, you kill him. But I think that there was something I remember reading where it's like if you kill the bear, you lose the pelt. If you go back to the person that you would typically have turned the pelt into, you might still be able to buy the item or get the item. I'm not sure though. Not sure. But yeah, hopefully. I like the wolf outfits myself.
English, and that's what I was focused on. So as
Yeah.
far as I knew,
Is there a
Mikashima
beaver? I
Ken
know
was a
online
good
there's like a
student with
beaver
solid
one.
grades back then.
I think there's a beaver
During
one in
his
the
time
story.
training,
That's
I
great.
was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
Yeah, Google it. I'm sure there'll be an answer for you.
I'll have to press her on it.
I bet that's happened to a lot of people, and I just hope that's not a sad answer. Oh, you're shit out of luck. Don't say that. Don't say that. What do we got over here? Cigarette butt.